Sideswipe. If I'm being honest, the only reason people have an interest in the G1 version of him is partly being the first Transformer who has a sibling that raises a lot of questions, but mostly is due to his alt mode. The 70s icon, the go-to car poster for every child's room, maybe. The Lamborghini Countach, the futuristic wedge shape that still steals looks even in modern times. And like most of my collection, is the sole reason for me buying a plastic rendition of him. So let's get to the Kingdom Deluxe from that Amazon 2-pack, shall we? In robot mode, he's as basic of a carbot as one could get. Blocky limbs and torso giving an athletic look, front of car as the chest, the rear becomes the legs, sort of. Messing up this character is almost impossible. Earthwall Sideswipe does fail in that regard though. I like the game, but I wish the models were updated. For crying out loud, Red Alert was correct. And people care even less about him. His G1 version, I mean. I'm not exactly sure about the Unicorn trilogy. Anyways, the paint applied does help with color breakup, but I am curious about the part modes, like how they look like, as the feet right over here were cast in black but painted white. As you can see right over here, and it's also bleeding. The black is sort of bleeding in. I wish the paint budget was used elsewhere, but it isn't the worst use out there. The silver looks good, so does that. A vast improvement over Earthrise Wheeljack and slightly better than the Siege counterpart, Kingdom Sideswipe comes with a shoulder-mounted missile and a blaster that doesn't double as either the shoulder missile nor the missile itself. Feels weird to praise a figure for something that, I don't know, could have been standard. Amazon 2-packs I think should have higher budget, and both of them are just retools of other stuff, so that does explain why they had, more money to do this, I guess. Anyways, like the feet, both are cast in black plastic and painted white. Now, if you didn't see this black peg right over here, you could actually mistake this for being cast entirely in white plastic, because the paint applied is really thick. Like, this is just sort of the only dead giveaway. The blaster, on the other hand, you can see the interior is black, but from here it's sort of bleeding out. It's not terrible, but more coats might be better. Here's a quick size comparison with a bunch of other deluxes, so, standard size effectively. Anyways, this Sideswipe mode is as basic as it is, so expect articulation to be the same. The head has a 360 rotation and can also look up, down, and side to side. The arms fully rotate, they move out this much. The elbow swivels and bends at a 90 degree. The wrist can move due to transformation. You got yourself a waist swivel. The legs go out and back this much. With the full split, thigh swivel, a less than 90 knee bend due to this part right over here, most likely. Slightly disappointing. And you got yourself a ankle pivot. And some downwards movement, but you might end up doing that. Yep, it's there you go. Some downwards movement, but you might just dislocate the entire thing. Now, this is what I'd like to call the baseline. If a 2020s Transformer is worse than this, then something is wrong. This is the basics. It has everything that you would want, apart from better knees. Now, on to, yet again, the only reason why I bought this guy. Same for her, actually. The conversion is as simple as one could be. It's fuss-free and mindless. the end result is what we are here for though, so here it is. The totally not Countach. While I would have liked the vents right over here and here to be painted black to break up the majority red, it doesn't ruin the car mode for me. All the hallmarks of the icon of the 70s are there, minus the spoiler. And the vents there all pop up slightly. The doors are here though, so that's nice. Now I know the Countach originally didn't have the spoiler. That was sort of a last minute add-on, I think. But a part of me still considers this as sort of naked without it. Moving on from that, the wheels are sweet looking. Totally something Lamborghini would make. Now, the tech pattern on the windscreen is definitely a choice. At least the silver behind the blue clear plastic is a good combo. Now with all the changes done for this car, it actually looks like someone's modernized take on it. Sleeker, more streamlined, lots of pop-up headlights because, well. Oh, and 5mm ports to, plug the weapons like this. The gun also has one, so you can do this. Yeah. Okay. Barely anyone uses that. This is as average a cardboard could get. So, messing this up would be difficult. There's also probably a billion repaints of this figure, so you'd be spoiled for choice. Whether you want the alien planet one, the Earth one, the 90s colors one, the inverted one, the edgy one, the inverted personality one. There's like so many of them. Pick whichever one you want and revel in its averageness. And with that, hope this was a useful video and to see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.